welcome back to my channel. Today I have a huge task in front of me. I'm about to go through all of my foundations and do a little bit of a declutter. This is what the drawer looks like. Oh god, oh god. There's a ton of them. There's about over 40 foundations here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them on my chest and on my face, because I definitely have this issue where my chest is a lot darker than my face. As you can see, my hand is a lot darker than my face, and I haven't really been getting the perfect shade. So there's going to be some shades in here that are very light and some shades that are very dark. Obviously I can go to Sephora and get shade matched, which is what I'm going to do in the future when I want to go buy a new foundation. But I figured we'd go through this, declutter, and give myself more room to buy stuff. I'm just kidding, I'm not going to do that. But I have a ton of stuff here. Most of it is drugstore, so we're going to be able to talk about some good drugstore foundations and some high-end foundations that are absolutely worth it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and make this a bit of a series on my channel so that I can do palettes, primers, stuff like that on my channel, so you can see what I'm getting rid of and what I'm keeping. I do have a mix of matte foundations and dewier foundations. Some of the stuff I have not tried in a really long time, or I only tried it once for a video and never went back. That's what we're gonna do today. Please let me know in the comments if you like videos like this, or you think I should just do this for myself and not film it. I upload every Monday and Friday. Things are changing. I'm either doing just Monday or Monday and Friday. I'm just trying to figure it out. I haven't done the last 2 Fridays. Just because my schedule has been so crazy. If you want to see me go through this giant box of foundations. Oh god, it's heavy, hold on. Keep on watching. Let's jump right into the video. Okay, so I feel like I'm just going to jump in. I'm not going to start at a specific area. I'm just going to grab a foundation. The first one is the Gucci Face Satin Matte Foundation. I already know that I do not like this. And as you can see in the bottle, I pump this out on my palette here, doing just a drop. I got this foundation at TJ Maxx, so I did not spend a ton of money on this, just in case you're wondering. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a swatch on my chest. If my swatches aren't that good, I apologize. You see, just right there, that's extremely light. On my face, we'll start where? Start right there. And the shade of this is 080. So it's very, very light, and the coverage isn't that great. It could probably definitely expired since I got it from TJ Maxx, and I haven't really used it in a while. So I'm gonna set this aside. This is a no pile, and I'm gonna give this away. Next up, I know I'm keeping the Too Faced Born This Way. It's probably the foundation that you use the absolute most. So this is a yes. We're gonna put it in the yes pile. So I do have 2 boxes. We're gonna pop the Gucci one in the no and pop the Too Faced one in the yes. I just realized I should probably swatch this one too, because this one definitely is not my shade. Putting it right up against the Gucci one, you can see that it is definitely darker. And that's a really good match for me. It's very warm. I just place that in there. The next one is these Folklore Skin Evolution. I just tried this again recently, and this is very dark, so I'm thinking this is gonna match my chest really well. Pretty similar to the Too Faced one. It's maybe a little bit pinker. I will definitely be keeping this though, because I actually really like the foundation. Into the good box it goes. The next one is from BH Cosmetics. This is not my shade. Anywhere, anytime, any day. No, no, no. Since BH Cosmetics is mostly an e-commerce brand, I tried to order this foundation I don't know how many times. I think I did it twice. One was too light and one was too dark. The shade of this one is Sand, 217 Sand. You have to be very tan to wear this. It doesn't even match my chest. What the frick? On my face, when I have used this before, because I've tried it before, even at the shade that it is, that is as dark as the Too Faced one and the Folklore one. So it doesn't match my chest at all. Actually, the Too Faced one is matching my chest the best. So, but this one is going bye-bye. So the next one I have is from Milani. This is their Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Sand. I have not been using this as much as I usually do because it's one of my favorite foundations. I've just been stuck on the Too Faced Born This Way. So I have 07 and 05. 07 is sand and 05 is warm beige. So I feel like I'm gonna put them side by side so we can see. First, I'm gonna do 05. That is a very light. No, and then 07 is kind of a good match for my chest. Even 05 isn't bad. Like 05 and 07. Hold on, let me try that again. That's 05, and I'm gonna do it on my face too. I feel like that's a perfect match for my face. This one right here. On my hand, just so you can see, this is 05 and this is 07, so they're super similar. I didn't really realize that. On my chest, it looks like 07 is good, so I think I'm gonna get rid of 05. If they're that similar, I'd rather go darker than lighter, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of 05 and keep 07. All right, so far we are even. We have 3 for the bad, 3 for the good. Oh god, there's so many more foundations. Oh god. Next is the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer, and it is the full coverage one. They have a bunch of different ones of these, and this one is in the shade Medium Tan. Whoa, that's really light. Okay, medium tan where? It looks so different on my face than on my chest. It's so funny. I'm sorry I suck at swatches of foundation. I really want to keep this just because it's so expensive. I'm going to put the It Cosmetics in the bad pile for right now. It is a great foundation. I don't use it as much as I should, but that's really light for being medium tan. So I'm going to pop this in the bad section, but I might take it out later. The next one I have is very old. It is the MAC Prep and Prime BB Cream Beauty Balm SPF 35. The shade of this is medium dark. All right, moving over, just because I feel like you're not going to be able to see it anymore, I'm going to put it right here. The beauty light is hard to tell like what these look like. So I don't know if you can see a little bit better. I feel like with the beauty lights, it's a little too much. I just turned my ring light off and I just have my 2 side lights here. Definitely doesn't match my chest. It's very new, cool tone. I'm not cool tone. So this is going to go in the Bye Bye pile with the Bye Bye foundation. I'm just going to pop my ring light on really quick. There's so many more foundations to go. Oh god, it's gonna be a long video, guys. The next one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Love this foundation. It's in the shade Cream Beige. I do have it in a squeezy tube, and this one is in the shade Buff Bisque. So I'm gonna try both of them out. It's the same foundation, it's just in a different packaging. This one's like a travel safe one, and this one's just glass. Because this one has a spatula, I'm just gonna spatula it onto my face. That is pretty good for my face, but not too good for my chest. It's definitely, that looks like a ghost, by the way, if you can see that. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna do Buff Bisque. This looks super pink in the bottle. This is definitely lighter. Whoa. No. Bye-bye. I'm gonna keep this one though, just cause it is pretty good match for my face. It's not too light, so I'm gonna keep that one. Okay, next we have the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. I probably use this 3 times. It is in the shade Warm Beige. It's a nice shade for my face for sure. I like that for my face right here. It mixes in really nicely. Not a good one for my chest, but I am gonna keep it. The next one, All Day Liquid Foundation from H&M. Have not tried this since I used it in my H&M video. The shade of this is Golden Beige. That is definitely golden beige. That is super golden. We're running out of space. This is gonna be my last swatch, and then I'm gonna wipe all this off. No. I actually really like this foundation. I remember when I used it, but I haven't used it since then, so bye-bye. I'm gonna wipe off all this stuff, and then we'll go to fresh swatches. Next, let's talk about the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. This is actually really nice. This is what it looks like. It's really nice. I actually have 2 of them, so I'm gonna grab the other one. This one is in the shade Natural Beige, and the other one is in the shade Buff Beige. I feel like we just went through this with the Wet n Wild foundations. So I'm gonna just pop my finger in here. You get a ton of product. Wait, is it me or are they exactly the same? Let's do it on my chest. I think I'm going to toss the buff beige like I did the Wet n Wild one, and then I'm going to keep the other one, which is natural beige. This one's actually almost done, so if I repurchase it, I will get the natural beige. I'm going to go natural beige, good, buff beige, bye-bye. Combing through this pretty good. Let me show you what we got so far. We got rid of a ton. Next one is from Shop Massé. It is the AOA Perfect BB Cream. I have not used this since that video. It's in the shade medium. That's very light, so bye-bye. Thank you. The next one I have is from Hard Candy. It's the Camouflage, but with glam. Full coverage foundation, 16-hour oil-free. This is a very matte foundation, but from what I can remember in the summer, I liked this a lot. The shade of this is 1512. It does come with the doe foot, which I don't know how much I like that, but we're gonna try it out right now. Pretty dark for my face and pretty light for my chest. Kind of a good match though. Chest, it's a little light for my chest, but it's actually really nice. So I'm gonna keep this one because I do remember that it was a good match. It's it's like a tad, it's a bit light for my chest, but it is dark for my face, and I actually like this foundation. I didn't use it a ton, but I know for the summer it's really good, so I keep it. I know it's like probably going to be expired, but I'm gonna keep it. Next is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear, and it is in the shade 470. This is what it looks like. I tried this recently and I was shocked how light it was. Kind of disappointed. I think I'm gonna have to go out there and buy another one. Yeah, it's super light for my chest. I did wear this, and even in the pictures I was like, I think I filmed a video or I did an Instagram video, and I was like, that's way too light. And on my face it doesn't look bad. But I'm going to put it in the box, and I'm definitely going to repurchase in my shade. The next one is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. It is not the infamous matte and poreless, so I'm going to try this out. It does not come with a pump, which is literally the most disappointing thing in the world. I'm going to take a Q-tip and dip into here. It's probably the lightest foundation I own, or besides the Gucci one. Time to say goodbye. I'm going to toss it. Proud of myself, I'm throwing out so much stuff. Love it. The next one I have is the Infallible Pro Glow. I love this foundation, but I know the shade of this is so light. This is what it looks like. Oh, it's not as light as I thought it was gonna be. Not too bad for my face, but for my chest, it's super light. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to repurchase this. I don't like that shade either. Like the shade of this is 205 Natural Beige. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and repurchase this because I'm gonna toss it. The next one I have is from Ardell, from when I filmed my full face of Ardell. This is called the Camouflage High Def Foundation. This is what it looks like. Again, I have not used this since I filmed that video. I'm so bad with my foundations. Since this is a matte foundation, I think I'm gonna just get rid of it. I don't think that I haven't used it since that video, so it's like, why am I keeping it? It's a very, don't buy so much makeup. It's such a waste of money if you're gonna throw this away. The shade of this is medium 6.0. Again, matches my face pretty well and not my chest at all, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to look lighter than the rest of my body as far as my foundation. So I'm gonna toss this because it is a matte foundation. If it was dewy, I would have kept it. The next one I have, I wore this foundation yesterday. It's the Rodan & Fields Radiant and Defense Perfect Liquid Broad Spectrum SPF 30 in Golden 4. This is very dark for my face, but I feel like it matches my chest pretty well. Do my last swatch on my chest. Very pink on my chest and very dark on my face. But like I said, I wore it yesterday and it kind of worked out, so I'm going to keep it. My key pile is pretty, it's looking a little light. The next one is from Believe Beauty. It's their Skin Finish Foundation. I have definitely worn this lately. It's a good foundation. I really like it. The shade of it is Neutral Tan. Since we're running out of space here, I'm gonna put it across here. This is it right here on my face and right here on my chest. It's definitely way too light, so I'm gonna say goodbye. And I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase this or not. I don't think I need to. I have so many foundations, I don't need to be doing that. Okay, the next foundation I have is from ColourPop. It's their No Filter foundation. I have not used this in so long. It's not expired yet because this is good for 12 months and it definitely has not been 12 months, but it's been sitting in this drawer for God knows how long. It looks super yellow, but this is in the shade medium 110. Very yellow. My undertones tend to be more warm and olivey. I'm going to toss this for now. Next up, I bought this a really long time ago. Elf like acne defense foundation. I think it's like a tinted moisturizer. I bought this in the shade beige. I bought it offline, but you can get it in stores. I have seen it in stores. I'm gonna wipe up my face first before I swatch this. I'm gonna put it on my chest while my face dries. Oh, it doesn't look as sheer as I thought it was going to be or what I remember it to be. I think the whole thing about this being like acne fighting or something like that is that it is has salicylic acid in it. It smells like alcohol, like it has that kind of smell for sure. So I'm going to toss this just because we'll never use this ever again. So I'm gonna pop that in there. Next I have the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Foundation. I love this foundation. I've definitely been wearing this a lot. It's neutral buff. It is definitely very olive and dark for me, but I think it might match my chest the best out of all of my foundations. That's so light on my chest. What the frick? So I think I'm gonna put it in the bad bin, but I'm going to repurchase it in my shade. I'm keeping the foundations that I'm going to repurchase on my desk, just so I remember to do that. Next one I have is from Bliss. It's the Staycation All Day Liquid Foundation. This is from Big Lots, but it's also very mattifying and it sets itself, which I really like. It's definitely dark and pretty good for my face, but not good for my chest. I'm going to keep it though because for the summer this stuff is so good. Next we have Pacifica. I just started using this in my video for full face of Pacifica. I will absolutely link all of this below so you can check it out. I was editing that video and I was like, wow, this foundation is so light. So yes, this is very light for my chest. It kind of matches my face a little bit better, but I'm going to keep this simply because I just freaking bought it. So to get rid of it right now would be so annoying. Okay, I have both of the boxes on my desk. So if you see them, that's what they are. I'm going to show you the bad bin first. There's a ton of them in here. I'm going to count them. I am taking my It Cosmetics back. I'm sorry, I'm taking it back. There's 20 foundations in here. 20. So I basically got rid of half of my collection. So we'll put that aside. I'm in the good bin. So I'm gonna go ahead and count all of these and tell you how much I'm keeping. So that is 14 foundations. 14 foundations is so good. So I'm so happy that I'm gonna be able to organize my little drawer and put all my foundations in there. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like videos like this or you're like, please girl, just do it on your own. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!